All right. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. All right, we got Mike Noriega in the house with the shades on. Dude, I just want to say good morning to Santa Ana right now because I've never been in this town this fucking early, man. This guy has got me out here at 10 a.m., bro. 10 a.m. We're doing the show at 10 a.m. So three more shows. Oh my gosh. So yeah, man, we got Mike in the house and really excited to have him here. I know he's got some fire in the box. And yeah, man, you want to say any words to the people?
Yeah, man, enjoy the show. I'm really gonna make like I called this the breakfast buffet. I'm gonna try and just play songs I love versus like rare records. Just a lot of like soul, a lot of R&B, some doo wop, a little bit of garage music, some instrumentals. I'm just gonna mix it all up, man. Just have fun. But yeah,
Really excited for that. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We're going to be on Mixcloud and Mixler, so drop some comments. And here we go. Let's kick it off.
To work when I could groove is a drag. This rut I'm in can't be the right bag. I'm alone and so what can I do? I want you here in my arms, holding you, feeling your charms. I thought my dream was hopeless, and yet my dream came true the day that we met. Oh, I held you so close, looked in your eyes that were burning with fire, lips soft and warm with desire. I kissed you, loneliness went away, and passion filled our hearts for the day. If you leave me, I'll die. Don't say goodbye. In our embrace we were one. Then the moon took the place of the sun. If we could stay forever right here, to live together, only to share. No routine, that's my dream. That is my dream. Working has to be the wrong scene. Loving and grooving, that's my dream. Oh,
Mike Noriega in the house.
My girl, she's so young and pretty, and I know that she loves me just as I love her. Whoa, 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 my girl, she will never leave my side, or as long as the sun shines in this world of ours. Birds are singing in this world of ours, but if rain clouds come our way, then it's time the world should end. To my friend, I will say to you that you'll never find one like mine, one like mine, oh, one like mine, yeah, one like mine, yeah, everybody's somebody's fool, yeah, and I'm a fool.
Mike Noriega in the house. Mike's in the house right here. Dropping the firme rolas.
There's a jungle in the city where everybody goes. You can find people dancing and hobos selling clothes. Plenty garbage cans full of trash and alley cats screaming. Small time spenders with cash and others that are scheming. She's a queen and it shows, and everybody knows she's a magic rose. She's a queen and it shows, and everybody knows she's a magic rose. In this jungle lives a woman by the name of Magic Rose, and everything she touches just grows, grows, and grows. There's a rumor across the city that she wasn't born in this world, that she was brought in from Tahiti when she was just a little girl. She's a queen and it shows, and everybody knows she's a magic rose. She's a queen and it shows, and everybody knows she's a magic rose.
Mike Noriega in the house. Woo, here we go. It's early in the morning right here. I'm just inhaling donuts. Here we go.
Money rains from the sky above, but keep the change 'cause I've got enough. A little time and some tenderness. You never buy my love. No other thing that's as precious to. No other, there's no other than a heart that's free and a heart that's true. Something that you got to know this girl. Don't need diamonds so bright, this girl. Don't need money, alright, this girl. Just got to hold me all night. You never buy my love. These presents don't really come for free. Your paychecks don't mean that much to me. Just take my hand and hold me tight. You never buy my love. You buy me this and you buy me that. To win over, win me over. You got me wrong and that's a fact. Something that you got to know this girl. Don't need diamonds so bright, this girl. Don't need money, alright, this girl. Just got to hold me all night. You never buy my love. Will you realize when I'm gone that I dance to a different song? It's a shame, but I got to love. Something that you never know, this girl. Don't need diamonds so bright, this girl. Don't need money, alright, girl. Just got to hold me all night. Never buy my love, girl. Don't need diamonds so bright, this girl. Don't need money, alright, this girl. Just got to hold me all night. Never buy my love.
Shoo. Mike Noriega live.
Oh, my darling, I can almost feel your arms around me, your voice in my ear, but I'm far from home. Wish you were near. Wish you were near. Oh, my baby, I can almost feel your lips against mine, your kiss in my mind, but I'm dreaming. So far from home. So far from home. They say dreaming, dreaming's for free, so I'm dreaming. You are with me. Dreaming, dreaming's for free, so I'm dreaming. You are with me, my darling. I can't understand why the rich man sends the poor man to die in a foreign land. What is it worth? What is it worth? Oh, my baby. The man on high says, I gotta fight. Is the cost to be free? Am I really for free, so I'm dreaming. You are with me. Dreaming, dreaming for free, so I'm dreaming. You are with me. Dreaming for free, so I'm dreaming. You are with me. Dreaming for free, so I'm dreaming. You are with me.
Santa Ana is awake right now. Woo! Here we go.
I lost a love, a happy home, by working hard and never doing wrong. The girl I loved left with another man, yeah. 10 to 1, I betcha. He don't even give a damn, no. I shouldn't care. Baby, I'm so lonely. Pray to God that you'll come back to me. I know you belong to the arms of another. Love is blind. I'm too proud to see. Oh, baby, you shown up with the hell out of me. Oh, baby, won't you save me from this misery? The grass is greener on the other side. Disco parties, the guys with the fancy rides, fancy clothes, sipping on champagne. Congratulations, girl, you've got everything. Oh, when it's late, love is on my mind. My body searches, I reach, but I just can't find. It's not what the good guys do that's bad. It's what the bad guys do that's so damn good, yeah. Oh, baby, you shown up with the hell out of me.
Man, hey, that's a freaking song right there. I've never heard that song. Mike talked about that song right there.
Yeah, it was crazy. I discovered it like I don't know, maybe about 5 6 years ago. I had heard it on I think Zodiac played it for me. It was on like one of his, I don't know, I think it was like on his like little YouTube feed of shit he likes. He sent me like his favorites, and I was on there. I was like, man, who's this dude? Like he has a weird name, Oliver Cheatham, or yeah, Cheatham, and good guys don't make good lovers. Just that stupid ass title. I mean, that's dumb. You know what I mean? But it's good dumb. Like it's one of those records. I think it was it says recorded. I want to say it was like in the '70s. They released it in 2012 on this Soul Junction label. They've released quite a few cool records, but yeah, I thought it was dope, man. Sick, sick.
Yeah, I'd never heard that song, and I'm like halfway through, you're like, dude, this is a banger right here. I'm like, yeah, it is.
You walk away super happy, Show it to the camera. Yeah, and now this thing is like it's like over $100, and it's from 2012. It just doesn't show up. It just doesn't show up. You ready to get on the mic? You gonna rap for us? I got my daughter in the house.
All right, hey, let's keep it going, man. That was awesome, though. Woo! Mike Noriega, full of surprises. It's early in the morning. Hope you're eating some menudo right now. You're probably all hungover. Here we go.
I won't be that girl that sings for free at your show. I won't be that girl who believes in all your big dreams. I won't be that girl who click clacks across your dance below. As you stare at her back, she don't even know. I won't be the one we can run to. I won't be the one. I won't be that girl who begs you to stay. I won't be that girl who
Universoul Groove Radio.
Sha-la-la, sha-la-la, ooh, ooh, I love you. Sha-la-la, sha-la-la, ooh, ooh, I love you. Sha-la-la means I've seen moving up the world to you. Me, no, no, no. They're just silly little words we say, not found in Webster's dictionary. They're words of love. Sha-la-la, sha-la-la, ooh, ooh, I love you. Sha-la-la, sha-la-la, ooh, ooh, I love you. You know that I love you, yes I do. Isn't it funny, you know exactly what I mean when I say sha-la-la, soft and sweet. You know that these words come straight from my heart, and I'm gonna love you eternally. Sha-la-la, sha-la-la, ooh, ooh, I love you. Sha-la-la, sha-la-la, ooh, ooh, I love you. You know that I love you, yes I do. Sha-la-la, stay me, I love you. Sha-la-la, sha-la-la, I love you. You know that I love you, yes I do. Sha-la-la.
Are you mad at me, darling? Are you sorry that we met? Have you learned to love another as he taught you to forget? Other lips may say they love you. Other lips may make the song by, but no other heart love you like this broken heart of mine. Bop, 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 bop. Like to know, are you sorry? Are you sorry that we met? Do you love him? Do you love him? Please, 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 don't leave me now. Other lips may say they love you.
like this broken heart of mine. Once upon a time, her love was mine, all mine. Years ago, it seemed, oh, I wasn't in my dream. A fool will learn when love it's too late. So I hope and pray she'll forgive me someday. My lesson I finally learned. You can't play with fire unless you get burned. I was wrong, but now I know. Oh, why did I let her go? Whoa, oh, 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 whoa, oh, whoa, oh. A fool will learn when love in it's too late. So I hope and pray she'll forgive me someday. She'll forgive me someday. She'll forgive me someday.
Shoo! Mike Noriega, full of surprises.
Shine, 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 shine on me. Play your part. Shine, you've been mine so long. I promise to give you my time. So shine in my heart. Shine, play your part and love like, oh yeah, love like you've been mine for so long. Love like play your part and let your love light shine on me. Let your love light shine.
That doo-wop.
Reasons why I love you. I do.
you are. Oh, I idolize you like a dream of a lifetime. I'll get on my bended knee and beg you to stay with me. We could make it in love. Me as your husband, you as my wife. Oh, we'll have a good time. And you'll always, yes, you'll always be mine. Oh, you're such a good lover. Yes. And you're always on my mind. Won't you stay with me forever? Forever till the end of time. Reasons why I love you. The first day of school, the bells were all ringing. I saw you there, my heart started singing. I fell in love with you the first day of school. Walked in the room and looked in my eyes. Oh, how I felt. Oh, what a surprise. I fell in love with you, yes, you, the first day of school. First day of school. The breaks were so short between each class.
We got some levels now. Yeah, man. That first day of school combo label, man. It's a classic LA label. Like everybody, when you chase records, you dream of finding combos. Like you dream of them. Like this, I had like wet dreams on this shit. It sounds gross, but I mean, to find a combo record at the record show, and it's an LA label, so you think, oh, I'm gonna churn some of these up. There is some nothing records on the label, so you're always kind of like, it's almost like when scratching a lottery ticket, you're kind of like, oh shit, what is it? Oh, I already have that one. Or you're like, oh yeah, like that's this Coco's record. I remember finding this thing at the record show and being like, wow, this is actually not the one I found at the record show. This one's a little a lot nicer. The one I found was pretty trashed. I think I got that in the trade. But the next record I'm gonna play, I was gonna name my daughter after the song. Yeah, it's so weird because my wife likes the name, but I always liked Emily. You know the song Emily. This is not Emily. She's already thinking it is. You want to come up here on the camera, real quick, just so people can see you? Come up here. Come on. So her name was gonna be Daisy, but my wife's like, nah, Daisy. Daisy. They're gonna like make fun of her at school and come here, Daisy. That's your girlfriend's name. Is it really? Oh shit. Yeah, man. I was gonna name her Daisy, but Emily was my favorite like girl doo wop record. A buddy of mine wrote the song, um, and it's like one of those records that you'll always remember and cherish. But she'd be around like she'd be she'd be around. Her uncle would start singing it to her. I would sing it to her. She's like, "Don't sing it to me." We're like, "Why?" And she'd be like, "Because that makes me nervous. I don't like when you singing it to me." Like, or why didn't you like it? What was the reason you didn't like it? I don't know. I just didn't like it. Didn't like it. Yeah, it was kind of like one of those things that you have a song that's named after you, and then your dad or your mom or your cousin or your uncle singing it to you like, yeah, Emily, and I was like, oh, shut up, I'm already sick of hearing that damn thing. But this one's dope, man. This one's Daisy, and I don't know. I think it's one of the most, probably one of the baddest doo-wop records ever. L.A. too.
I get that record now.
It's like when you find a record like that, like a lot of people are like, I'm nerded out over it. You know, it's like it was it's just regular old ABC. So it's like one of those, I call it a 100-mile-an-hour record. You're like 100-mile-an-hour record, like yeah, because you're going through the box of records and you're flying. ABC, I mean, there's bazillions of records on the label. Like 90% of them are like, I mean, it's a great label. Get me wrong, but 90% of them are just like ABC. I think who cares? But when you see like the Corvels, Daisy, you're like, let me play that. When I played it, I literally ran into it in a pile at the record show. This is definitely from the record show. I'm pretty sure this is the same copy, and it was like Corvels, and I dropped them those little Fisher Price turntables, put it on that thing, and just like you hear it, and then like you take it right off, and people were like, "Why you take it right off? It's good enough." I already know, because I know when you go to the record show, this is what happens. Some guy will be behind you, and he'll walk up and be like, "What was that?" None of your fucking business. And then no, they'll be like, "You want to sell it?" And I'm like, "No." And then they're following you around the record show. You know, you're walking around looking. Hey man, you know what was that record again, man? Like, hey bro, I don't know. Like, just leave me alone. Like, that's how it gets that bad. I'm like, it was Daisy by the Corvilles. It's on ABC. I'll fucking walk away. I don't even know you, bro. That's how it is. Yeah, you'll walk up on a box and you know score on something like that, and it'll just be the dude will come back every month. You'll see him walking up to you, going, "Hey, remember me? Hey, you know, buddy. Hey, I want that record, the Daisy. Bro. Just it's over. It's my record. It's at the house. It's that nerdy, dude. Like people just and I don't want. And I say don't play for very long because shit like that happens. Because 10 guys walk up like, "What was that record?" Like I don't know. Like just step away. This is dope.
I love no one but you. Please say that you love me too. For you are mine until eternity.
Eternity.
I need you.
just don't make them like that no more.
With these doo-wop records, I mean, you gotta play the whole record. Like these are you're not fading these records. Like the endings were made for that last like that. Yeah, it was like the you're in the backseat with a high nine, just like, oh man, you're with your lady. It's like if you don't have that ending part, like there's no memory. Like that's the song "Memories," fucking killer. This record's stupid. Blame my heart. It's not me. It's not my fault. Blame my heart.
If I write you every day, though we're through in every way, if I say let's make a new start, don't blame me, blame my heart. Don't blame me, blame my heart. When I pass you on the street, and I'm somewhat indiscreet, if my eyes still have that spark, don't blame me, blame my heart. Don't blame me, blame my heart. Don't put love aside and forget it ever existed. There are when I look at you, it's so hard to forget. Should I call you on the phone, knowing you say you're not alone? If I can accept that we're apart, don't blame me, blame my heart. Don't blame me, blame my heart. Don't blame me, blame my heart. I'm begging you down on my knees. Don't blame me, blame my heart. Don't blame me.
Teardrop are falling from my eyes, are falling very hard. Though I love her so much, that's why I cry. Teardrops are falling from my eyes. They are falling very hard. Though I love her so much, that's why I cry. I told her that I love her. I said I really do. I told her that I loved her. I said I swear I do. Teardrops are falling from my eyes. They are falling very hard. Though I love her so much, that's why I cry. That's why I cry.
That sucker's from Gardena.
That's why I cry.
I remember when I met Brenton Wood, and he I wanted to get a I wanted to get a response out of him, and I didn't know how to like approach him. He was at this Records car show. It's like in the mid '90s, and I knew his real name. You know, his real name is Alfred Smith. Like a lot of people know his name's Alfred Smith. He was like a piano player and songwriter. I think he did like a lot more backup stuff. I think I'm not positive, but he did this record called Little Freddie and the Rockets. That was his first like actual like it's a doo-wop record. Actually, I'm gonna play it next. Um, I remember being out in the crowd. There's a bunch of people around him. Like a lot of people were like, "Hey, Freddie, Freddie!" And everyone was like looking like, "Who's this?" I don't know, like yelling like, "Alfred Smith, Freddie!" And he was like, he was just, dude, he was messed up. He was looking at me like, "Oh no, here comes the IRS. Here comes the tax man," you know. But I was in a t-shirt, you know, I had a white tee. He was like, "Oh man, who's this dude? Man, this is bad." And I'm like, "You Alfred Smith?" And he turned around and goes, "Man, come over here, man. Come over here. Come on the side. Come on the side, man. Come on the side. Like, you know, let's get away from these people, man." I don't know what to talk. I was like, "You're Alfred Smith." And he put and say, man, what? He's like, what the fuck you want, man? And I'm like, "You're little Freddie." He was like, "Little Freddie? There's nobody called me Little Freddie in a long time. Who the fuck are you?" And I was like, "Little Freddie, you know, in the Rockets." He's like, "Man, what do you know about that record, man? Little Freddie and the Rockets, man." I was like, "Dude, give me your phone number. I got a copy." He's like, "What?" Like, "Yeah, give me your phone number. I got a copy. It's a bootleg." He's like, "I don't give a fuck. You know, I want it." I was like, "All right." So he gave me his phone number. It was an easy way to like to meet him, you know, like, "Alfred, give me your phone number." But he's bad, man. Like, yeah, I could still probably get him on the phone and bullshit with him. He was funny though. I sent him a copy of that record, and he got it in the mail. He called me, "Man, I got the record." Man, he goes, "But guess what?" I was like, "What?" "I don't got a fucking record player." I was like, "Shit." He cut that. I want to say 59 or 1958, somewhere around there. He's young. Well, he was little Freddie. He wasn't big Freddie. He was little Freddie. Yeah, check it out, man. That's dope. You can tell it's him too. I mean, that's how old it is. Hear that shit? That wasn't cut yesterday, bro. That's some church piano.
There are so true. Why, oh why, do you treat me like you do, my dear? I've given all my love. For there are so fair. Why, oh why, won't you give me what is there for me? I've given all my love. I've given all of my love on a silver platter. I've given all of my heart, and I give you everything that's part of me. There are so true. Why, oh why, do you treat me like you do, my dear? I've given all of my love. Oh, all my love. Yes, all my love. Never seems to be enough of love to go round. 'Cause someone always seems to have a broken heart. But no, 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 not me. I found my love with you tonight. Tonight. Open up your eyes and you will see
always crying in misery. I open my heart to you. Your love came so faithful and true, and true. Love was meant for everyone to cherish and to hold. Love was meant for everyone. It's what more than gold. Reaching out for love, we find how two hearts they beat as one. And this happy beat within my heart I must reveal to everyone, to everyone. Someone's always crying. Someone's always crying.
Someone. Not that good. Powerhouse voice.
Someone's always
Blue Eyed Soul. So when I started off, I did like some Latin. We did a little bit of classic, not classic, but modern soul, a little doo-wop. I think I'm gonna do a little northern after this, but I'm gonna do Blue Eyed Soul records. Most of them are horn based. Most of the bands were from Carolinas or Virginia, like almost all of them, especially Carolinas because of the beach scene, Myrtle Beach, and a lot of that Blue Eyed Soul came from there. And most of the writers are just incredible. Like the people think Blue Eyed Soul, like is it like skinhead reggae? Like no, dude, Blue Eyed Soul. It's like you don't understand. It's just some dudes that idolized more of the R&B music and just were great musicians and followed like Otis Redding was probably one of the big ones. The Showmen. Even on the beach scene, there's a lot of like the Tams. Killer groups. Just I did a whole show. If you guys ever want to watch it, on my Mixler, there's a show called Blue Eyed Soul. There's 50 shows or more. I think almost 60 shows on my Mixler. I got to do another show. We're gonna do yours on the 28th, right? Yeah, we're gonna do a rock show. I've never done a rock show, so we're gonna bust out some rock. But yeah, I'm gonna play some more Blue Eyed Soul. I think it's definitely a must in my faves. I'm playing a lot of my faves.
Hey little girl, why don't you talk to me? You know I love you so. I only wish you could see. When I call you on the phone, I'm always told that you're not at home. Hey little girl, you know you sure look fine. I said, hey little girl, you're on my mind. Now when I call you on the phone, your mother says that you're not at home. Hey little girl, you know you sure look fine. I said, hey little girl, you're on my mind. Now when I call you on the phone, I'm always told that you're not at home.
told me that you love only me. Our hearts were so near, but my mind couldn't help but fear that one day you would leave, and my heart would surely grieve. I had so much trust in you, and now you left me sad and blue. But where did you go? I had so much trust in you, and now you left me sad and blue. But where did you go? Little darling, I wanna know, I gotta know right now. Where, oh, where did you go? Said I wanna know, yes I gotta know now. Where, oh, where did you go?
I think that's like records like this is one of the main reasons that I like to make like records like that is like the reason I like to make music is because music's not a color. People say, "Oh man, it's a black record." Like, oh, dude, I don't ever look at shit like that. Oh, that's a Latino band. Oh, hey man, like those dudes are brothers. You know, like I never looked at music like that. I'm the most unprejudiced person in the whole world. Like I love everybody. I don't care if they're Chinese dudes. They probably were those probably a Chinese guy back there going bing 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 when he was doing that plug part. But I think that's what helped me, you know, become a good like producer or be into music or be in that whole realm of things is because of songs like that. Because these are like these blue eyes, these are white guys, and the arrangement is so like the background, the harmonies, the way that they that rise up, and it's like just stuff like that inspires me to be a better writer. I mean, I can never. I'm not gonna say I could never write something that good, but I could write something similar with my own little twist. But I really think that these kind of records, like I said, music's not a color. It could be anybody in the whole world make a song like that, and you're like, well, nah, they sound like it's different. Like it has its own feeling. I think I would say overall, without songs like that, I would have never got into it. Like I would have never started. I mean, obviously, I played drums, but that was a long time ago. I like to sing, but I'm not a singer. You know what I mean? I like to songwrite. I'm not the greatest, but songs like that inspire me to be, a better producer.
And yeah, I mean, it's like that music is like it's super like complex on the vocal side. It's like a whole plan almost. It seems like super planned, like back and forth, and yeah, in a garage. But it's detailed in a way. Like a lot of those songs are like detailed, like the singing patterns and stuff, which I really like. There's no like vocal, you know, like we have today. Like the music today is just it's so vocalized, and it seems like all these records, like man, who sings this? Like where they find these guys? And it's like it's so hard. Like we're doing like the Mass Singer, American Idol. I mean, there's a lot of great singers out there, but it's just they don't really have like that pedigree, that background of to construct a song. It seems it's gone. But hopefully, maybe one day, I don't know, modern souls come around. They're
Like the modern soul scene now, and kind of like some of the things that people are working on now, including myself. I'm trying to keep that feeling alive. I'm trying to bring, that's why I'm doing a lot of these underground covers, because people think that yeah, that's a new record. Like, well, no, it's actually not a new record. It's a cover. Cover of what? Like, where did you hear these songs? Like, well, if you're a nerd record collector like myself, you're gonna run into these things after 35 years of going through piles and piles and piles of records, and you start to fall in love with certain genres, certain titles, and certain way arrangements are done. And like I'm playing a lot of different kind of music. I'm not playing. People are like, oh, you play a bunch of soul and doo-wop. Like, no, I mean, I'm gonna go into some garage stuff that I think has really good production. Yeah, like more 60s punk, kind of like yeah, almost like, but more melodies and more feeling, more not grungy, but more produced. Like this record here, there's a classic. These guys are Blue Eyed Soul, some white dudes. They're bad as fuck. Magnificent Seven. A lot of people think they're brothers because these guys are singing. You know what I mean? But like I said, singing, making music is not a color. It's all from the heart. Like some of the best music you're ever gonna hear in your life is just what you love. You know what I mean? Like people are like, oh no, this band's the one. Like okay, yeah, they're cool, but man, open your mind to everything. That's how I am. I go to my collection, a little this, little that. Every little box has a little something different. I'm not really just collecting one genre.
That's hard to find with what I've noticed in a lot of friends that I have, family members. I mean, they're kind of stuck on one genre. Maybe they have one or two, some hip hop, some soul, but they're going like metal or something like that. It's like there's not that many people. Although they say it, but they're not really like into it like that. They know the basics, and it's some. I can't say I'm like I'm really deep in all this. You're educating me, and that's what I love about doing this show is that I get educated on people like yourself bringing in this new music. I've never heard Blue Eyed Soul in my life. I've never heard that term. So I mean that's what's cool.
Most of the Brits know about it, like overseas, the Northern Soul scene, and because there's a whole genre of guys that collect this type of stuff, and whether it be ballads or mid tempos or dancers, it's just really solid. Like right now, a lot of these songs are being covered, especially like Mona Lisa's. Like Mona Lisa's like sitting in the park, Billy Stewart. Like you just don't cover that song. These are records. Like it's a Picasso. You can't repaint it. You know what I mean? Like that. I mean, you could try, and whoever does a great job, hey, thank God you did it. But it's almost impossible. But like this song I'm about to play is a Smokey Robinson tune, "Ooh Baby Baby." No one could cover that. Like Smokey owns that. But these guys put a whole different twist on it. And it's just like when you hear it, this is the reason I collect records. It's like stuff like this.
I did you wrong. My heart went out to play. In the game, I lost you. What a price to pay. Crying. Ooh, baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Mistakes. I know I made a few, but I'm only human. You made mistakes too, child. Baby, baby. Baby, baby. I'm just about at the end of my road, but I can't stop trying. I can't give up hope, 'cause I know that I'm free. One day I'll have me.
That's awesome because I mean, yeah, he did it in his own way, but I'm pretty sure like Smokey's looking over his shoulder like, what the?
Yeah, what he did was he just like he knew he couldn't get to those certain notes in that same way Smokey does because Smokey's so soft and sweet, and he just put his own little twist on it. It's dope. It's dope. It's definitely a great cover, and it's on dial. I'll show the camera. It's on dial, so it looks like a Joe Tex record. Like you just look at it like it's another 100-mile-an-hour record. You're going through a pile, like, hey, wait, slow down. What is that? Magnificent Seven. Okay, let's try it out. So I'm guessing there's 7 guys in the band. I'm not thinking there's 7 singers. There's probably only 3 singers, but that's dope. Yeah, man.
I ain't got no worries. I ain't got no fear. I ain't got no hang-ups. I don't cry no tears. 'Cause I just got a lot of sweet loving. All I need is your sweet loving, baby. Baby. You're everything I need, oh baby. Baby. You're everything I need, yes you are. I don't need much. I just need your tender touch. Without your smile, baby, I'd surely be in Dutch. 'Cause I just lied, I got a good loving. All I need is your sweet loving, baby. Baby, everything I need, oh baby. Baby, everything I need. Can't live on love. That's what they say. Without your love, this life it just don't pay. When I'm down, things start looking tough. Look at you, girl, and things start looking up. Oh yeah. Cause I just got a lot of sweet loving. All I need is your sweet loving, baby. Baby, you're everything I need. Oh, baby. Baby, you're everything I need. Yeah, baby. Baby, you got all I need. Yeah, baby. Baby, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Next record that Mike Noriega is playing is dedicated to his wife and daughter, and she's in the building, snugged up right now.
My girl is so kind and sweet. She got kisses that knock me off of my feet. And we never argue. We never fuss or fight. No matter what the
Ultra Studio on Universal Groove.
What you say, I don't care what you do. You had a great big time and made me your fool. Yes, you made me a fool. Oh yes, you made me the talk of town, telling everybody how you put me down. But one thing you've got to know, I don't love you no more. I don't love you no more. Got no time for your kisses. Got no time for your love. Loved you before, now I don't love you anymore. You can drive a Cadillac car, buy me diamond rings and fancy birds. But one thing you got to know, I don't love you no more. I don't love you no Got no time for your kisses. Got no time for your love. Loved you before, now I don't love you anymore. You can drive a Cadillac car, buy me diamond rings and fancy birds. But one thing you gotta know, I don't love you no more. I don't love you no more. Don't want you no more. No, no, I don't. Not like before. No, no, I
Hey, never, never, never will I fall in love. Never, never, never will I fall. No, I'll never ever. No, I'll never ever fall in love now. I was hurt now, so deep inside, and you must believe me, 'cause it's true. Don't you know that you can't shake that a funny feeling, because it really gets a hold on you, and I'll never. Don't you know that I love only you? And there's nothing, no, no, there's nothing I wouldn't do for you. But I'll never, no, I'll never, there's a hurt inside, it gets a hold on you.
Give that drummer some water right there, right? Northern Soul, like Noriega.
As the bitter tears fall from your eyes, 1,000 times you ask yourself why. The one guy you love has departed, and you're left alone and broken hearted. Girl, love just comes and it goes.
Don't you believe it, baby, when they say the things they say? I would never ever do you that way. Just to be near you, how I crave it. I worship the ground you walk upon. Without you here, I don't belong. Ooh, don't you believe it, baby, when they try to tear me down? It's because I've never sent your heart spinning round and round. And don't laugh at me because I'm crying now. Ooh, I was born to love you, and you were born to tell that you'll come back. Ooh, I was born to love you, and you were born to tear my heart apart. I was born to love you, and you were born to tear my heart apart. I was born to love you, yes I was, and you were born to tear my heart apart. I was born to love you, yes I was, and you were born to tear my heart apart.
If you need me, if you want me, gotta show me that you want me only, girl. If you like me, like I like you, gotta show me that you wanna be my girl. I'm gonna get to you. I'm gonna get to you someday now. If you want to be in love too, don't just sit there, baby, you might lose your cool. Don't try to fight it, but try to write it. I'm gonna get to you someday, baby. I'm gonna get to you. Oh, telephone now. I'm gonna get to you. Love is one thing you can't fool with. You gotta go by all the rules with. If you hurt me, desert me, leave me, baby, I'm telling you the truth. I'm gonna get to you. I'm gonna get to you. Oh, you better believe it now, child. Now that I've told you what you mean to me, can't you see that everything I say is true? Someday before you realize it, I'm gonna get to you. I know you need me, you want me, you love me. I'm gonna get to you. Someday, some way, sometime, somehow. You know I'm gonna.
I'm receiving vibrations that you're leaving, and I can't believe that you leave me grieving. You gave us love with the promise to stay, and love, you just can't walk away. It was early one morning you came into my life like a sweet breath of spring. What have I done when you know I care? And love, you just can't walk away. You can't walk away. You got to
Universal Groove, Mike Noriega. Keeping truchas, sonido, studio.
I still love you, just like I did before. But when you smile and walk through the door, baby, I don't wanna cry. I don't wanna cry. Oh, you come and go, just like the morning sun. I was so serious, but you were having fun, baby. I don't wanna cry. I don't wanna cry. No more. No, welcome to my lips. Welcome to my arms. Oh, welcome to my heart. For you are welcome. Everything I have to offer you. Come on now, take it. Take every time. And rock and roll. But believe me, and come on, so you can hear me say, I don't wanna cry. I don't wanna cry. I don't wanna cry.
Tomorrow they say it's gonna be a push by the world, but the problems will always be the same between a boy and a girl, because love can't be modernized. No matter how many new things they make, there will never be a button you can push and stop a heartache. A trip to the moon may become an everyday thing, and instead of a family car, everybody might have their own private plane. But love can't be modernized. Our love can't be modernized. There will never be a button you can push and stop a heartache. Now people will always be loving and losing and hurting deep down inside. It's been 5,000 years and not one bit has love been modernized. Hey, hey, love can't be modernized. Our love can't be modernized. Oh, no. Come on in, Jack, and blow. Yeah. 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 With escalated sidewalks, you may never have to walk at all. And with a TV screen on your telephone, talking to your girl has got to be a ball. But love can't be modernized. No matter how many new things they make, there will never be a button you can push and stop a heartache. Now listen to us. It's been 5,000 years
He ain't lying on that one. Woo, Mike Noriega. Shoo.
I gave you all of my love. I gave you all of my time. I gave you all of my money, but you left me behind now. Don't wanna be your baby. Don't wanna be your no. Let me tell you so. Just say yes or tell me no. Be your fool. Don't wanna be your fool. Don't wanna be your fool. I don't wanna be your fool. I gave you all of my love. I gave you all of my time. I gave you all of my money, but you left me behind now. Don't wanna be your baby. Don't wanna be your no. Let me tell you so. Just say yes or tell me no. Be your fool. Don't wanna be your fool. Baby. Don't wanna be your fool. No. I don't wanna be your fool. I don't wanna be your baby. I don't wanna be your fool. I don't wanna be your no. I don't wanna be your
Yeah, man. Real quick, this record, dude. It's a legendary record. It's on this label Tack Full. It was owned by Rosie Greer. You know who Rosie Greer is? He was a Ram. Yeah, he was a football player. He was a Ram, and his buddy was a fullback. Yeah, and yeah, there's some football players on there. You can see it. And I remember the first copy I found, and it was trashed. And I begged Robert. You know Robert Wanted Records. His brother had a nice copy. I begged him for years, like, "Hey, man," and he was like, "Nah, you're crazy, you're crazy." And I remember one day I got a phone call, and he was like, "Hey, man, not this copy." He had like a nice VG copy, and he calls me, he goes, "Hey, man," he goes, "You wanna buy that Tack Full record?" And I was like, "Tack Full, yeah, come on through." And he was like, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna bring it. I need some coin." At the time, I think it was like $150 record, a couple $100, whatever it was. And I remember him showing up, man, and we were talking about the record. And like the next day, I got a phone call from some guy in the New Yorkers because he knew Miles Grayson, and he was like, "Hey, I heard you're making records, or you're making music. You know, I'm a singer and songwriter." So, "Oh, what's your name?" And I was always in this group called the New Yorkers, man. And I was like, "Oh, wow." So everybody, I was like, "Is it one guy, five guys? How many guys?" It was just three of us, and we had a sound we could harmonize really good. We sounded like a full group. And he said that record got popular in San Diego for the other side. You should have told me, because I always found it on Radio City. Radio City's a San Diego label, and I guess he said, "No, that was like that was not authorized. That was a bootleg." And I was like, "Wow, man! Like, I've always wondered about that record." He's like, "Yeah, it was owned by Rosie Greer. They put up the money together. Rosie Greer was a singer too, and producer, but he put up all his money. And I'm trying to think of the, it's Jimmy Gresham's label as far as like produced and everything, arranged. But they owned the Tactful name, and they owned I guess they put up all the money to make the record. So that's why they put the Tactful, because one guy was a tackle in the group. Yeah, one guy, I think Rosie was a fullback, and the tackle was one of the partners that put up the bread to make the record. But yeah, man, they never really went anywhere. But they made two records on this label. There's a green Tactful too, has the football players on it. It's called "There's Gonna Be a Wedding." That's another one. I should have brought that one too. That one's a killer, man. But, yeah, yeah, it's bad. Badass band.
You walk by, you don't even see me standing gonna walk you by. And I know that I love you so. And if I had you, I would never let you go. Never let you go. Why don't you try to understand I need you so? Give me just one moment, little girl, and then you would know how I love you. Oh, baby, how I need you. Talk about you, baby. I want you. You can have the treasures lost in the deep blue sea. You can have the diamonds, 'cause it's all the same to me. But I'll take love. I'll take love. You can have your partners and have all the fun you please. You can take the good times, 'cause it's all the same to me. 'Cause I'll take love every time.
You can spend your money, drive it back on anything you want and any way you want to. There is nothing new that I'd rather do. 'Cause I love you.
You can have your picnics all on a sunny day.
Picnics on a sunny day.
You and all the races over on the old freeway.
On the old freeway.
I'll take love every time.
You can spend your money, drive your bike on anything you want and any way you want to. There is nothing new that I'd rather do. 'Cause I love you.
You can have your picnics all on a sunny day.
Picnics on a sunny day.
You and all the races over on the old freeway.
On the old freeway.
I'll take love every time.
I'll take love every
Each and every time.
I'll take
It
love.
give me surprise.
I'll take love
I said that I love you.
Mike Noriega, live on Universal Groove.
I'll erase you from my heart. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. And I'll make a brand new start. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I know that you found someone new, so why should I hang around? I know it's hard, but I will find a new love Yes, I love you.
Yes, I love you.
Really, I do.
Yes, I love you.
I care for no one but you.
Sure enough, I love you.
Baby.
Baby.
Oh, baby. Love
Feeling is in my
from you,
heart.
I'll never part.
Feeling is in my heart.
I'm glad I made a start. I was living in a world that was grim. Chances of surviving were oh so slim. But then you came along and took me in your arms. The moment I saw you, oh how I wanted you. And now that you are mine, I'm gonna love you all of the time. And as long as day is day, darling, come what may. Girl, I love you.
Ooh.
Yes, I love you.
Yes, I love you.
Really, I do.
Yes, I love you.
I care for no one but you.
Sure enough, I love you.
Baby.
Baby.
Oh, baby. Love
Feeling is in my
you,
heart.
I'll never part.
Feeling is in my heart.
Glad I made a start.
Feeling, the 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 feeling is in my heart.
Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time we were lovers? Don't you think it's
Say you will be mine and no other.
Don't you think that we belong together? Can't you see we're strong enough
To face this big old world that we live in.
I wanna be your girl. I'll give in. Here's my love for you to take. Together, can't you see we'll make it through? Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? I'm ready to love you.
Are you ready?
Yes, I think it's time.
Baby, I'm so glad that you're mine.
Don't you think that we belong together? Can't you see we're strong enough? Don't you think it's time we were lovers? Don't you think it's
Say you will be mine and no other. Oh, baby, baby, baby.
He didn't love me in the first place. I wasn't fast enough for his pace, but I couldn't be convinced. I knew it couldn't work. It didn't make no sense. So why am I crying? He was just playing around with every girl in
Mike Noriega, keeping Trucha Studio.
I let the boy oh so much that I didn't know what to do. He crumbled my heart in tiny pieces. Oh, when he said that we were through. Why he did it, he didn't say it. He just turned and he walked away. The only thing that he yeah. Nothing but a memory. Whoa, I can remember while we were together, one time that I wasn't true. The next reason that I can think of is that I found somebody new. I don't know why he did this to me. He's really gotten me hurt, you see, because whoa, yeah. Another but a memory. Whoa, He didn't leave no picture behind, but I can see it clearly in my mind. He didn't leave no friendship ring. He didn't leave me anything because whoa, yeah. Nothing but a
Open the door to your heart and let me in, yeah. I need your loving. Kisses, I've got to come in. All of the things I waited to say. I missed your loving in so many ways. Hey, I've got to come in. Let me in. I wanna come on back to you, baby. I've got to come in. Please let me in. I wanna come on back to you, baby. I got your letter, and what a sad letter. I wanted to cry. I know I was wrong to hurt you so bad, yeah. See the tears I'm crying. But now I know that I love you so. I wanna hold you close. Listen, yeah, yeah. All right. Oh, let me come on back home to open my eyes and I'll see the real you. All that you need is a love you can count on, yeah. So come to me. You got the power that controls me. Let me love you and you will see, yeah. Hey, I got to come in. Please let me in. I wanna come on back to you, baby. I've got to come in. Please let me in. I wanna come on back to you, baby. Hey, yeah.
We are live on Mixcloud and Mixler. You gotta see Mike playing the air piano and air guitar on Mixcloud. Check us out.
Welcome back, my love. Welcome back, my love. Been a long, long time. We've lost our way, two hearts that went astray.
live on Universal Groove, Mike Noriega. Here we go, keeping through Tra Studio.
I'm not a king, just a minstrel. With my song to you, I'll sing. Though just a minstrel. In life we're so far apart. But royal queen, I see love in your heart. I love you too, Your Majesty. Isn't this really true? These things I ask of you. Oh, Majesty, could you really care for me? As long as you love me, and it won't be so hard. As long as I see love in your heart, I love you too.
Mike Noriega getting down in an early reggae rock steady style.
Maybe you are leaving, maybe you're just lonely, but I know that something is the matter, 'cause I see the danger in your eyes telling me, oh Lord, that something's gonna be. the writing on the wall. So I'd be prepared to fight against it all, 'cause I see the danger in your eyes telling me, oh Lord, that something's gonna be.
Woo, here we go. Reggae vibes.
Please return your love to me, girl. Forgive me for the wrong I've done.
And oh, baby, I cry myself to sleep at night for fear of another holding you tight. Oh, baby, I miss you more with each passing day. Every night on my knees I pray, oh,
Please return your love to me, girl. Forgive me for the wrong I've done. Without your love, I'm just no good.
I'm sorry for the wrong I've done. Now I know how it feels to lose that special someone.
Oh, baby,
I need you more than words can say. Without your love, I can face another day. Oh,
please return your love to me, girl. Forgive me for the wrong I've done. Without your love, I'm just no good. I am just a lonely one.
as long as there's a level above, you'll be my one and only love. Oh, baby, oh, baby. I can't control this wrong in me. Girl, come on and see about me. Oh,
Please return your love to me, girl. Forgive me for the wrong I've done. Without your love, I'm just no good. I am just a lonely one.
I'm a lonely one, I'm a lonely one, I'm a lonely one.
Reggae fire. Rastafari. Mike Noriega. Universoul Groove in the Keeping Through Shaw studio.
Oh, I said, did you hear that now? Girl, why do you take so long to understand? I tell you this, that when I'm here, this is near. And if I run away and go away back here, that you can hardly hear me, this is far. Wow, we are on Sesame Street. And listen to this. A, B, C, D, E, and F. Never leave your homework on the shelf. Wow, here you go. Aha, I know you listen to this girl. G, H, I, J, K, and L. To walk to my musical and detail. Wow. Now listen. MNOPQRS. Come on in, children, and do your best. Cause if you don't, you got to sit in the park and say U, V, double X, Y, and Z. And always think and use your head. That's what Brother on Sesame Street say.
can't stop that. So, no, they can't.
No one gonna stop us now.
Oh, no, they can't.
We're on the move.
Gotta move on now.
We're moving on. Yeah. No one gonna stop us now.
Gotta be real strong.
We're on the move.
Gotta move along.
We're moving on. Yeah.
And I know some people, they have a negative vibe. And all they do is just sit and criticize. Instead of joining in just to help a situation, they'd say, no, 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 it's a violation.
No one's gonna stop us now.
Oh, no, they can't.
We're on the move.
Gotta move on up, yeah.
Moving on. Yeah. No one's gonna stop us now.
Oh, no, no, no.
We're on the move.
Gotta move on up,
Moving on. Yeah.
and if you take a minute just to realize that it's only the strong that survive. So if you're listening or moving to the sound, say thanks to the Father in a positive sound by singing.
No one's gonna stop us now.
Oh, no, they can't.
We're on the move.
Gotta move on up.
We're moving on. Yeah. No one's gonna stop us.
Gotta be real positive, strong, love like it hurts. No, 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 no.
We're moving on. Yeah.
So let them talk and let them understand that this is just a part of my master's plan. Cause I still know some people, and I still know they got the negative vibe. Cause all they wanna do is just sit and criticize. But I know that
No one's gonna stop us now.
no, 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 we're gonna move on up, gotta move on up.
We're moving on. Yeah. No one's gonna stop us
Gotta move on
now.
strong, yeah. Gotta move on up.
We're moving on. Yeah. No one's gonna stop us now.
So strong, we gotta move on up. Gotta move along now.
Moving on. Yeah.
Hello, Mary. Why are you crying? Is it Billy? Did he call you again?
Yes. Darling, I know he did you wrong, but now you've got to be strong.
So, girl, just let me hold you in my arms. Tell you all about your charm.
And
Lonely
then,
don't you mind? Girl, I've always loved you from the start. All this guy wants to do is break your heart.
so baby, please don't you cry. He wants to see the tears fall from your eyes.
So, girl, I just can't stand to see you cry. So, baby, please dry the tears from your eyes.
And then,
Lonely eyes.
and then,
because my heart is aching for you so. Baby, every time I kiss your lips and feel the touch of your fingertips, it sets my soul on fire. And girl, you know, you're my only desire. So my darling, since you're telling me that you still love him, there's only one thing left for me to say.
That was a acetate that Ray Lopez found. That's his label, R&L Records. He found the acetate and he released it. I think he only pressed like 50 copies or something like that, and like I think like 20 on blue and like 50 on black. And out the gate it was $100, and then it was like $250, and then it was like $450 for the black wax. The blue wax is probably like $1,000 or some crazy price now, but yeah, dude, this guy Ray Lopez, he has this label R&L Records. I did some artwork for him on the second label, but he did a Willie G record. He did an OG tune from back in the day. He had an acetate. He just released that, and that thing's already getting up to like $200, $400. Crazy. Yeah, I just released them. Like this one, I think he did like 2 years ago, and this other one just recently. It's just like art. But if you ever see R&L Records and you can grab one, don't hesitate. Like get it. Especially if like it's in the $100, $200 range, just grab it.
He didn't tell me he was gonna let me go. I didn't know he was going to stay. He just walked out the other night. Not a word did he say. Now that he's gone, I'm so all alone. He made me so blue. What am I gonna do? I gave him all the love that one girl could give. My heart, my lips, and my soul, and everything that makes true love live. He was my only happiness in life, and I long for that day to be his wife. Now that he's gone, I'm so all alone. He made me so blue. What am I gonna do? My love and devotion, but he left me and he didn't say why. Guessing I'm so blue.
undecided about love. Afraid to take the chance of being hurt by love. But I'm a man and I understand there must be some pain. 'Cause if there's sunshine, there's got to be some rain. That's why let's try love one more time. One more time. You see, my first love treated me so unfair. And you know the hurt of love is not an easy thing to bear. But if I keep on trying, I know it's just a matter of time. I can't hold the winning hand. I can't lose all the time. That's why. Oh, baby, that's why. Try love one more time. Baby, baby, I said I made up in my mind a long time ago to keep on loving you.
Dude, I guarantee you, man.
Baby,
As deadly as his lead singer is, and the group, I guarantee you that this record, 100%, man, was made when like the pastor and the ordained, minister was like gone, and he just like went in the back and like, hey man, they're gone. Let's make the record now, It's like the piano is like straight up from the church. The lead singer, there's just no way that dude has God underneath his feet, bro. Like he's just, and the harmonies, it's just this gospel, man. Like this next record I'm gonna play is a gospel record. Has that same type of feeling, like the brother is blowing. And the recording's so bad, like the volumes keep going up and down, up and down. This is like straight from the church. Can you lose by following God? Nope. You can't lose. The name of the group is The Whole Truth. Can you lose by following God?
by following God.
Watch the volumes, it's just crazy.
Can you lose by following God? I'm not talking about following people. I'm not talking about following your friend. I'm not talking about following different preachers. I'm not talking about following other men. Can you lose by following God? He created the heavens and the earth. He's the greatest, and he loves us so much. How could you lose if you follow God? I follow him anyway. Father, I stretch my hands to you. Yeah. Without your love and mercy, tell me what could I do? followed God, He's Alpha, He's Omega, He's the beginning, He's the end. How could you lose if you followed God? Can you lose by following God? Everything to me. Can you lose by following God? Lord have mercy tonight. How could you lose? Father, I stretch, yeah, stretch my hands to you. Oh, yeah, without your loving mercy, tell me what could I do?
Dude, hold on. Before you get to this next one, man, like, let's talk about that song because we're talking like, man, this it sounded like, like the pastor's gone, church is over. The only ones there is like the mice and the freaking the choir.
Like, who did that mix? Because it's just like when he does those screams, it's like they just pumped it, like, "Ow!" Like when he does that, "Ow!" It's like James Brown, pump him. And then where that trumpet at the end, he comes up. It's like, where did that come from, man? It's from heaven, bro.
From heaven or the confession booth, like one of the two, right? But yeah, like straight out of the parking lot. Yeah, man, and it's what's crazy too about that, these records, like we were talking, I mean, they're just so rare, you know what I mean? Like there's only like what do you think that's out there right now?
If you're lucky, there's probably 30 or 40 in existence, and to be traded and sold around, maybe there's 10 or 12 guys that would probably unload it, but it's rare, man. It's a rare ass record. Super rare.
Yeah, and I love it, man. I think that people are gonna come back to a lot of like our show, your show that you're doing with like Wax Villain and the Vault that you have going on with these spinners, and like, man, I feel like just the world doesn't know, like, well, one, they don't know about these songs, like that's for sure, but then like they don't know about like the people that even possess these songs, and that's kind of like what's been like my goal is like putting people like yourself on the show to give them the love. Like, damn, there's only 30 copies and it's like in this building, you know what I mean? Like that's crazy.
But what's the best thing about all of it, for one, the artist gets a little bit of recognition because it'll never be heard probably anywhere else, and records like that will never be made again. Like those, there's no point. Like no one's gonna ever like, let's just make a bad mixed gospel tune today, with just a jank guitar, da da da, jank. It's just like a feeling, and it's brilliant. It's brilliant with audio. It's like it's so bad it's good. You know what I mean?
No, that's awesome, man. I'm glad. Like I said, I want to have people like yourself on this show to give them the love. The artists too. That's a big one, because like I've never heard a lot of these. I think your whole set, I really haven't heard a lot of this stuff, and that's what's really cool. I mean, it's educational. Yeah, that's the fun part, finding out the new sound and finding new music. Yeah, we got about 10 minutes left. Mike's gonna throw on some garage tunes, and here you talk.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do a few. Like I do like garage music, and this is kind of like the early like '60s punk, even though it's not like grungy and rah, 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 it's you can hear the elements. They're very dark and
I know there's like a record shop that they specialize in a lot of this like garage punk, Doctor Strange, and then there's another one like on Beach Boulevard. But they specialize in that punk, and it's like that's another rarity, right? That's super rare stuff.
some of those there's only like two, three, four known copies, but they don't bring the money. There's the record's rare, and you know what else is rare? The buyer, or the guy that wants the record. There's five known, but there's three known guys that'll pay big bucks for it. And if those three guys have it, now you're like cutting the price in half, and then hoping the guy that wants to buy it can afford the price. Most of the really rare garage records, they don't get over like a few grand. Where soul records they can go up to 10, 15, 20 grand. But this genre, yeah, it's pretty much almost unknown entirely. Untapped, yeah. The guy that knows most of it is this guy named Barry Wickham. He lives in Petaluma, California. He studied it, day in, day out, his whole life. He actually made a book. He has a price guide with all like the best garage stuff. Like there's like, and then there's Mike Markusich. He's back east. He's the other one that's like an authority on everything. Pretty much, if it exists, he's heard it probably. And it's he's like the god of the garage game. Him and Barry. Yeah. So I'll pop this one on just so you can get an idea. Actually did a movie, the Crying Game. It's like another version of it.
I know all there is to know about the crying game. I've had my share of the crying game. First there are kisses, then there are signs, and then before you know where you are, you're saying goodbye. One day soon gonna tell the moon about the crying game. And if he knows, maybe he'll explain why there are heartaches, why there are tears, and what to do to stop feeling blue when love disappears. First there are kisses, then there are sighs, and then before you know where you are, you're saying goodbye. Don't want no more of the crying game. Don't want no more of the crying game.
But how can I tell?
I'm wise to you, girl. You really ran around doing little places all over town. Now that I know you're not true, I just have one thing left to say to you. You know you really hurt me, girl. You know you really hurt me, girl. Every night you went out with a different boy. You picked me up and then you dropped me like I was a toy. Now that it's over and done, and I know that you're not the one. You know you really hurt me, girl. You know you really hurt me, girl. My best friend said you wouldn't be true, but I said no, yes I should have knew. A girl like you just couldn't stay. I guess it really doesn't matter anyway. I know that one day you'll run to my side, saying you're sorry, a tear in your eye. Now that it's over and done, and I know that you're not the one. You know you really hurt me, girl. You know you really hurt me, girl.
It's kind of weird how I got into this genre. You know, I used to go to the record show in Austin, Texas, and I mean, I always liked rock music. I had like metal and all those albums like Van Halen one. You know, obviously you talked about in my interview and all the good like rock albums of all time, but never really collected 45s of rock. And then I was at the Austin Record Show. I remember sitting there bored, and there's like all these boxes, soul boxes and doo-wop boxes, and man, I remember going through like in the hotel rooms would be like dealers that would come during the week and go through all the boxes. Remember, I talked about that in my interview, and it's just like, man, I'm just like kind of bored of just looking at these soul records because a lot of them are already seen. There's nothing there. And I saw a box that said garage. And I'm like, garage? What the fuck? So I just start playing shit. Like I found this is like the first garage record that I really bought that was money. That was a lot of money, $30, $25. And I remember playing and being like, man, I can hear the soul in it. And I can hear the production. I can hear the good, the good vibe, the good feeling. But like, you know what? Why not? Start collecting this stuff. One more thing to add to another box. But I really did in the probably 20-something years I've been chasing it. I only got one box. You know what I mean? Like I've never really, maybe 50 records or something.
It seems like a scarce type of genre, like I don't know, but I love that era. Like I love like that. They always have like real cool, like dark. The instrumentation's like always like echoed out, like just weird, like piano, organs.
A lot of times it was just the same kind of sound, but whoever could come up with the dope mix, like something that was just like, this has the feeling. Like now we got it, we got the sound. But yeah, I got this one now. This is one of the ones I picked up.
I tell you, girl, I ain't your clown. saying I'm your man. I tell you, girl, things are gonna change. I tell you, girl, I'm gonna change my way for a long time. Yeah, for a long time. You got me sad and lonely, child. You got me singing all the while. For a long time. Yeah, for a long time. You got me staying all the while. And you got me lonely all the time. For a long time. Yeah, for a long time. For a long time. For a long time.
Yeah, so picking up those records, here and there, it just I only accumulated, like I said, one box, but I guess there's a really good feeling that I get from them. I don't know if it's not the production, but it is. You know what I mean? It's like there's no real. I mean, everything's distorted, but you could tell that there was a lot of love into the writing. They did it in song format. So I mean, it's one of those things that's like it's not for everybody, but I guarantee there's somebody out there that's going like, that's my shit. You know what I mean? Close it out with this instrumental, but man, thanks for having me on the show. It was really cool, really dope. This will be my last song.
Yeah, man, I really appreciate you doing this, man. I'm a major fan of what you're doing, and the record shop and stuff is really cool that you got going on. The singles and stuff that you're putting out on the label, that's really awesome, man. I don't know if there's many people that I know of that are doing stuff that you're doing, and then having it like all in like the studio and yeah, and then it's just I really appreciate what you do, man. And that's the reason why I wanted to interview you. That's the reason I want to have you in. And I know you know your stuff. You know what I mean? It's not like it's like almost like it seems very calculated to me with when it comes to Mike. Like I like this type of music, and I'm gonna get this type of music, and I know about this and this label. Like I really appreciate that because there's not that many people. I don't think that are on it like that. I don't know. You tell me. You know the guys.
I always look at it this way. One day I'll be dead. You know, maybe somebody in the long term will be like, hey, that dude used to do this and that, and I appreciated what he did. And I pretty much do it for the people, and I do it for myself in the love of the music. But I don't. I'm very like I got no ego. I just how the best way to say it is I just want to make good records, and I also want to give good information. I don't want to try and put out a lot of stuff that's just a bunch of fairy tales, but I think overall in the long run, somebody will look back and get some kind of not only enjoyment but some kind of knowledge and pass it on and on and on. Because, like I said, one day I'll be dead, and everything I said won't be heard ever again. But by doing like we did the interview on your Universal Groove show, and coming today, I really don't DJ anymore. But when you asked me to do it, I was like, you know what? He's the homie, come through. I feel in the long run, somebody will get a positive vibe first, and then a little bit of a little history lesson. You know what I mean? Yeah, for sure, man. I really appreciate being on the show. I really appreciate good instrumentals too. I'm gonna close out with the instrumental. I heard this thing and I was just like, man, these guys are tripping, man. They're like just so perfect. The song's called Ghost Wave by the Vistas.
that was a 3 hour educational educational set right there, man. Again, I have to go back and listen to a lot of these songs. I've never heard these songs. Different. Okay, awesome. So yeah, he's putting together shows. He got stuff that people can dig into and listen back to. Fire station. So the fire station, let's talk about that, and he could plug that. The fire station. Well, just let me give you my opinion about the fire station, man. Fire station. That's like the coolest name. First off, when I heard that, it was like, oh man, he's got a fire station. I'm like, oh, that's fuck. That's a really good name. And then, but it's in the morning on Saturdays, right? And which is really cool because you wake up and you get to hear some good tunes, and you always have guests in as well, right? They throw down. So, but yeah, I mean, I really enjoy that you have a mixer channel. So if you guys are listening to this and you like, this music, and he does different genres as well, but the fire station comes on Saturday mornings, and I'll let Mike talk a little bit more about it.
We usually do it like 10 in the morning or 11 in the morning. We usually do 4 hours as a rule. Because a lot of the collectors will come in, they'll have a box like this, and there's usually about 4 to 5 hours worth of music. And I usually have them speak a little bit. I really try to make it more of a music show, but I have had more than interviews. Like we talked a lot on the show, but I think that's kind of like the platform for Universal Groove is the talking. And I think for me it was like, man, the main reason I wanted to do it, it's funny, is I know when I'm like at a family's house or I'm out driving, I'm like, man, I really like to hear this song. I got to go to YouTube. You know, I always said to people that come through, hey, you know what? Bring, like you said, just bring what you want. Bring what you like to play. So that way the show's archived. If you're out camping or if you're at the pad or you're chilling barbecuing, you're out in the backyard, you got family over, dude, you can always hit the Bluetooth speaker, put it on your phone, be like, hey man, this is my show. And like this is all the music that I kick on. This is the stuff that I chill with. Like this is my shit. And it's like, well, where is it? What is this? It's on the fire station. It's like, Noriega's little, you know, touch on different kinds of genres. I mean, there's probably 40 different types of shows, 40 different, not genres, but, you know, 20 different genres. Probably, we do. There's a guy that did funk and new wave and soul, and we're gonna get ready to do first time we'll do that, metal and rock one on the 28th. So stay tuned for that, man. That should be dope. But yeah, check it out the fire station. I think it's a good concept, and I think people will enjoy it, for years and years to come. I have to pay that monthly subscription, so maybe when I die, somebody will keep paying it. But you can download the shows. I think the shows are downloadable, so download them. I don't care. People are like, oh, you're giving up all that music. Like, I didn't write those songs.
Yeah, and we archive everything, so there's an archive. You can listen back to our old shows on the Mixler channel and also on Mixcloud as well. You can go back and we got like pictures and stuff on the Mix cloud. But yeah, so we'll be there. I will be there the 28th on the fire station, and we're gonna be playing some rock. So I got like some grunge. I got some classic rock that from my father. I got some metal as well. So that's gonna be interesting because that's like my big thing. That's like I know we have a lot of soul on the channel. We got a lot of funk on the channel, and I love that music. But my heart and soul is rock and roll. Like that's where I'm at. So, and I grew up on that. But yeah, definitely again, thanks Mike for coming in, sharing his music with us, and we will see you guys soon. Make sure to follow his pages. He's got the Vault that he has on Instagram with Wax Villain. I'll be doing an interview with Wax Villain coming up in the next like week. 45 RPM Records is the Instagram. We got the website as well, NoriegaRecords.com, and all the links will be on this channel here. So if you want to follow Mike, which I highly suggest, follow him on the links below in the videos and mixes there. So again, super excited that he's here, and I want to thank him again. So peace out, everybody. See you soon.